Hi guys! Jake and Marisa, back again for more live reactions to
Kaitou Sentai Lupinranger
versus Keisatsu Sentai Patranger.
Pew 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 pew.
Alright, so we are back. It's been a little while off. We've been
Oh dear.
What?
It's doing the thing.
Oh, you always gotta loosen
There we
that.
go.
Sorry.
Sometimes my straw becomes a geyser if I seal it too tight.
Yeah, it's a whole thing with
Physics.
yeah, and pressure, etc. There's too tight of a seal on the
So when it
Marisa's soda
fizzes,
thing.
it forces the liquid up the straw.
Yeah, it's not great.
There we go. I loosened it. We're good.
Okay, good. So no mess on that front. Alright, so yeah, it's been, we haven't had any Sentai live reactions for the last 2 weeks, because I was away in California, and not California. Florida. I'm tired.
He's fantasizing.
No,
I'd rather been in California.
No. I'm just, usually when I travel, it's to California.
But now we have family in Florida.
Yes, I went for a family reunion for Thanksgiving. I was down there for a week and a half.
Okay, that's true. You've always had family in Florida, but now you have immediate family in Florida.
Yes. My parents now live in Florida. So
they did the old person thing. They went to Florida.
So I did a whole week and a half down there.
Oh, hi.
So I was hoping we'd be able to get into a live reaction before I left, but unfortunately there were no subtitles available before I left. And then after I got back, I wanted to make sure that I had time to focus on.
Yeah, because he left Monday morning, so we tried to, we were.
I was refreshing the
like
websites
crazy, waiting for that.
To see if there was a subtitle version available that Sunday night, but didn't work out, and I had to leave like 5 a.m. on Monday morning. So instead, we're going to be doing doubling up. So we've already finished up Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel with the Christmas special, the Poisey Show.
Yeah.
And now we are going to be doing live reactions for Lupinranger vs. Patranger on both Wednesdays and Sundays until we're caught up, which should be right around Christmas time.
Yes.
In the meantime, Happy Hanukkah.
Oh, don't fall down.
I've been lighting the candles. We've been lighting the candles each night.
Last night was the third night.
Yep.
Okay. Which should tell you something. Namely, that we're filming
this
morning.
Wednesday morning, because on top of me traveling and then having to finish Power Reviews episode 86, which is available now, so go check it out. We've been getting good responses so far. It is the Power of Pink, which is a pretty milestone Power Rangers episode.
You have to cry. Hi, back.
But apart from all that, I've also been dealing with car problems, so we spent all yesterday doing car shopping. It is not complete yet.
Find one.
But either way, that's why we're filming early in the morning.
Yeah.
So that's a quick...
We were out all over the Kingdom Come yesterday, seeking new car.
Yeah. So that's a quick catch-up on where we're at, what we've been up to, and, why we are filming when we are, and when you'll be seeing more of these as we try to catch up as quickly as possible. So we will be continuing to do, a standard of 2 episodes, 2 live reactions a week. It'll just be doubling up on Sentai for the next few weeks. Until we're caught up
on Sentai, and then we'll be down to 1 a week until...
Beast Morphers kicks in.
Yeah.
And if any additional changes pop up, in case we decide to do any additional videos between now and then, I'll try and post a release, because...
I don't know.
If
one of those movies or something.
Yeah, or if, when Power Reviews 87 is looking good. Yeah. And I know that you guys are still waiting on a build writer log.
Yes.
So that's also on my to-do list. As well as if I decide that I have time for a conversation in context, which we'll see. It's a little bit of tight times here, but classes are wrapping up, so that's promising. I'm going to be going into my winter break on my classes for my teaching certification. So with all that being said, all of that getting us caught up,
and me having to go to work when we finish this.
Exactly. I say we kick things off
Patranger.
with episode 40
little man.
of
Kaitou Sentai Lupinranger
versus Keisatsu Sentai Patranger. I can't stop worrying. Play. Magical sound.
I got my lyrics.
お疲れ様でした。しかし、カイリ君はまたサボタージュですか。
Sabotaging the bistro.
まさかコレクションを揃えるのに飽きたなんてことは。
Yeah, he's just never at work.
ザミーゴを倒したらみんな元に戻る。はっきりしたらなんかやる気出てきた。
They want to defeat Zamigo.
そんなことないです。めちゃめちゃ揃える気満々ね。
大切な人を取り戻すために必要なことですから。カイリも同じ気持ちです。
それならいいんですが。では、オーバー。
So it looks like Kyrie is still a little worked up over Zamigo. He's not here at the moment. Close one.
ザミーゴのことがはっきりして気が緩んでたな。
カイリのせいで。ちょっと待って。そもそも最近のサボり方はひどすぎじゃない？
So where's Kyrie been at? Has he been trying to track down Zamigo now that they know that people survive?
Probably.
He's down at the docks. Stuff's going down at the docks.
Also not edible.
Dramatic music. There we go. Mysterious treasures left by the Fantasy Boss and Lupin, known as the Lupin Collection, have been stolen by the ganglers. The thieves who fight to recover what they've lost. The police who fight to protect world peace. Whose side are you on? Ding ding bang bang bang. Yami no nakade. 不敵にはあるシルエットこの主体知りたけりゃ Catch me if you can Destiny 予告する本当の
テクの正義をかかして奪うの
光放つ門外不出のコレクション Lupin 彼に舞う Chase you up 奪い消す失いし時を溶かすためダル回せ Lupin 冷めてくる Chase you up 安らにある鮮やかに Lupinranger It's showdown
Neither my Fitbit nor my necklace are for you to eat.
Still waking up, my voice is a little dead.
It's okay, I was trying to be a little quieter for the neighbors anyway.
I know.
Stupid o'clock a.m.
Yeah, a little bit. But yeah, it's I'm still wiped from finishing 86.
I'm trying to eat my shirt now.
Pretty much any time I release a Power Reviews episode, assume I did not get sleep like at all the week before. Alright, so they're following Kyrie. Is he?
No, he's not.
Down by the docks.
思い返してみると
Well, now
なん
it's
か様子
random
がおかしかっ
alleyways,
た気も
so
するんだよね。
down the mysterious alleyways.
心配じゃない？
Right now, the music is very kind of noir-y.
It really
Digging
is.
it. Makes me want a monologue. The air was thick with the sense of shaky cam.
もしかしたら家のターで来て踊ってるかもしれないよ。
そのことは忘れろ。
Forget that ever happened.
It brought back memories of dancing in a leotard. Those memories never happened.
I wonder why that chibi statue is surrounded in a mesh cage.
Disappeared by the docks.
Maybe to keep the squirrels off it?
It's an interesting jacket.
Jacket.
She
Yeah,
has.
I was just about
I've seen
to
her
say.
wear it before. All those ties around the back. It's some sort of manatee ship creature thing. No gengler. He's giving them honorifics and everything.
Oh, that's why the subtitle said Mrs. and Mr.
Yeah. Yeah, he is a manatee. There we go. We've got manatee. Oh, how polite. That's very polite.
だからって手加減はしないんだから。
So, Boo is
Sea cow.
apparently he's got a magic fog. I wonder what the...
We're going manatee. Yep,
Yep.
he's a manatee, all right.
Yeah, that's what we established when he said manatee a moment ago.
I'm just saying, if there was any doubt.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Got magic laser eyes that apparently make you glow.
That should do for today.
Interesting. What's happened?
を出る前にガスの元栓を閉めてきたか。
あれ？私。
I guess it makes you worry.
一旦戻るか。
そうだね。
Apparently the gas makes you worry about random things.
Like the gas.
皆さん。
Did you leave the gas on?
Did I leave the gas on?
出没しているギャングラーの似顔絵を作成しました。
Do we even have gas?
ありですね。
I don't think I ever turned the gas
マナ
off.
ティーじゃないのか。
どっちでもいいんじ
We
ゃな
only
い
have gas on the
マ
furnace,
ナ
so
ティ
we
ーの
wouldn't.
方が顔が可愛い。そこは大きな違いだ。
Just powder
We
cake.
have an electric oven. He's referring to the oven.
こちらがマナティーです。
This is a manatee.
What?
違いがわからん。
What? They are very
あ
similar.
のギャングラー、ジョーなの？マナティーなの？
His name is Manatee. Does
Did you say, is it a dugong or manatee?
Yeah.
眠れなくなりそうだ。
おやおや。
Does not matter.
せっかく情報を持ってきたのに、二人ともすでに接触してしまったようだね。
Yeah, they're just gonna keep worrying
おかしい
about
から尾
things.
行してたんだけど、そこにジュゴンマナティーが現れたの。
Dugong manatee. Oh, his name, Dugong manatee.
Oh, Jugon does sound like moving.
Jugon.
Oh, okay, that's it.
そっか、絶対そうだよ。だから様子がおかしかったんだ。
Both were spelled a little differently,
だったら
but the change on
やる
Dugong
こ
I
とは
didn't
一つ
quite
だね。
quite grab. He's got an idea where Kyrie might be.
Which is interesting to me because
Oh, that's a nice little show
Lupin Tricolor.
show art book you have.
Have we seen Lupin Tricolor?
I think it's only available. I think it's only been used in the summer movie, which we haven't seen.
そのための努力は惜しまないことにしております。
Yeah,
へえ。
it's the evolution of
ギャン
steel.
グラーは珍しいタイプね。
Those are some of the less creative Pokemon names. I think they just
お任せ
change a
く
vowel.
ださい。
Well, incidentally, a lot of those actually, those are their English names.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point.
レストラン。
I mean, Pikachu is the same in both languages, but a lot of them are not.
かなり深刻みたいね。
Well, even so, I'm referring to the English Pokemon names because those are the names I know.
Yeah.
I don't know the Japanese names, which I'm assuming are different.
I don't know. Maybe Seal and Dugong are another pair that are the same.
And so, away I snuck, back to the docks.
さあ、行こうか。
What is the Pokemon Dugong's Japanese name?
I do love that noir style music. It's kind of great.
Dugong. Japanese?
色
Dugong.
白で小さくて
Jugon?
めっちゃ可愛い。
Oh,
Same as his name. So they must call the animal Dugong,
もしかして。
supposed
where
to
we call
Dugong.
him
なん
Dugong.
か
Interesting.
すげえ守ってあげたくなるっていうか。
立ち話だけのつもりが。おばちゃん
Oh.
と意気投合。それが
Oh
Oh,
not
no.
what's actually happening, babe. She's worried.
Sorry, I was looking away during the
Oh,
details
look,
event.
there goes the wedding.
What? What? This has gone way too detailed. Wow. And then he leaves the sink running.
No, he just lives in an apartment with a drippy sink, because that just adds to the problem.
Alright, so what is Toma gonna think is happening? He's eating lunch alone? What does that mean? Could it be? He's gonna get fat. Is that what you're worried about?
店長を褒めちぎった挙句店の全メニューに挑戦した結果パンパンになった腹になぜか飛んできた
drunk.
A woodpecker that flies in from nowhere.
He explodes.
死んでしまうのでは心配すぎる
His worries are even weirder than hers.
Yes, that was a very, very strange concern.
カイリは本を探してる
Paper cut.
もしかして
What is it?
本
What's it
に手を
gonna be?
伸ばしたら手と手が触れ合ってどうも
Okay.
すいません
Okay, her worry is constantly that he's gonna fall in love with somebody
And
and
it
get
ends up being the
left.
same lady that he split up with. Then the
Ex-wife look like-
ex-wife. What?
突然追われる身となったカイリはおばちゃんのついていくようなとか逃れるけど
いらっしゃいませ
Where is this all going?
Where he eats all the food and gets
なぜか飛んできた
woodpecker.
激突
What?
腹が爆発してカイリが死んでしまうのでは
And Noelle looks at the boat like they're crazy.
That's because they currently are.
No, they are not
Are
alright.
you alright?
See, there's a Shiba in a cage again.
Yeah, that's
Why
interesting.
is there-
It's a little shrine thing.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out why the Shiba has been surrounded in wire mesh like that.
I do not know.
I mean,
Maybe to keep someone from messing with it.
しまった
yeah, that's why I was like, is it to keep squirrels off? Is it to keep kids away from it? What?
Yeah, same difference.
It's very tightly.
The woodpecker. How dare you kill
Kill
Kyrie?
Kyrie.
It's Goody, guys.
落ち着いて
Come on. Chill out.
どうしたんだいグッド誰か
He's making people all worrisome. Or he's just been actually destroying things.
私は暴れます
外丸だ
To go manatee.
おやおや怪盗の皆さんまたお会いしましたね
15マナティレッドにかけた術を今すぐ解いてもらおう
これ以上レッドにひどいことするのはうちらが許さない
俺がどうかしたのか
They think that he's been under a spell and he's just
大
been
丈夫だけど
he's just been doing
バカ
things.
バカバカすっごい心配したんだからね
お前の腹になぜか飛んできたキツツキが激突するのが心配で心配で
What? Okay,
A woodpecker.
he's very
What?
confused.
どうもなジャングラーの術にかかっていたのはレッド君じゃなくてこの二人だったんだね
Yeah, that's kind of obvious.
ようやく気づいたようですね私は人間の心配する気持ちを増幅させ
Yeah, okay,
Point of
he amplifies them to the point of absurdity, yes. With his magic laser eyes.
うちらを心配中にさせるビームだったってわけ
Beam.
たく簡単に引っかかりやがって
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous that they didn't fall for that.
でも二人は君を心配すぎて戦えなくなったんだよ多分君の態度に何
Maybe
か
you
しら
should
不安を
stop
感じていたん
talking
じゃない
about what's going on and actually deal with the monster
さらに
directly.
やりたいんだ
He's been pushing people away.
追っかけてくんなよますます兄貴とかぶんだろ
何か面白いゲームでもやってるのか
知りたかったら100万円
え
Money.
Yeah.
I learned that from a
二人に
YouTube
は見
channel
透かされ
about
てたっ
learning
てことだ
Japanese. But I don't actually watch
敵の
learn
術にかかったとはいえ
Japanese.
こんなに心配してくれるなんて
They actually care about you,
僕は
dude.
ちょっと羨ましいかな
Little masks are very,
I feel like somebody
Very
used
likely.
a laser die cutter to make them.
Yeah.
X さんお二人 だけです。
It's very this is a very polite monster. He's just waiting all this time for them to do anything.
Hey, at least they have a reason this time for the monster to not fire on them while they're doing that. We have established him as
oddly
really polite.
Yeah. So the Patrangers are just kind of not doing anything this episode.
We've seen them like once when they were arguing over whether it was a Jugon or a manatee.
Yeah. And that's been it.
Did they get hit by the beam? Is that why they're obsessed with the Jugong manatee thing?
I honestly don't know.
Where your words have you both? Oh! There's a joke there too.
Jugon?
No, he said Jagoon this time. I believe that's the type of ship he's merged with.
Oh, really? We'll have to take a look at the details of that. Oh, nice. Siren Striker for Super Patranger, Super Lupinranger. Whee!
No, not his.
Well, if we take a look at the
oh yeah, you can take a look at the doodah when we're done.
yeah, the page for the guy.
I was just looking up Jagoon. No, actually, I think it might start with a D.
Well,
DG in English.
interesting. Oh, he's doing his quick premonition business. Not premonition.
Ow!
Pre-kidney mission.
My name is
Yeah,
Connor.
it's just like I was saying.
From Cyberlife.
Yeah, it's just like I was saying. After never seeing a monster trying to dodge a final attack before, they're all going to try to do it from now on, just to
To be fair, that
it.
wasn't the final attack.
Yeah, that is true. Oh, what is that?
That, it looks like a, hook shot, and also the way it's pixelated, it looks like it might be from that
From
Minecraft
Joker?
anime.
Yeah. Well, Minecraft Sentai game.
Yeah.
Which is basically what we call Joker, is Minecraft Sentai, because of all the cubes. Even though it has nothing to do with Minecraft.
I know.
不安だった気持ちが
It's
なく
so
なっ
cute.
た
And the worry is gone.
すがすがしい気持ち。
よかったこれで元通り
私の代わりにジュゴンマナティを元気にしてあげる
Doobie doobie time.
I just realized that she's got giant, absurd red high heels.
Oh, you hadn't noticed that before?
レッツ君頼むよ
They look like Minnie Mouse's shoes.
Yeah, a little bit. Alright, which combo are we getting this time? Hey, Lupin Magnum. How you doing? Pretty snazzy.
いくよルパンマグナム
Okay, so it's just red and silver fighting right now. Oh, I just realized.
What?
Oh, I think I figured out the difference between a dugong and a manatee by looking at it.
The tail?
It's the tail. Each hand is a different tail.
Tail. That one's manatee, and that one's a Jugong.
ジュゴンマナティ、よくも人を惑わせてくれたな。
こっちもお前を惑わしてやるよ。
頼むよみんな
Magic.
There we go. Oh, nice. Oh, wow. That is magic. So we got what? Base form. We've got magic.
いつもと違うルパンカイザーがいます
We got fire.
Wait, two of those look the same.
What? Commercial break.
See,
Okay.
look, the middle and the one on the end there.
いつもと違うルパン
Try. No, they're all different.
Oh no, that's Crane. No, see that's.
So that's
Fire.
Victory Striker over on the right. There we go. Magic, Splash,
Magic.
Siren, and Victory. Okay. He's trying to oh, he had to figure out which one was not matching right. Interesting. He's done his research. And
Punched in the face.
interesting. Whoa. That's a lot of lasers. And now they're swapping over to Victory.
Yeah, I was looking at the arms, and that's why I couldn't tell that the one on the end and the one in the middle were different.
Oh,
because
okay.
the only difference is the middle.
Right.
They're both Splash and Magic.
Right. But the thing that made it not fit, I think, was mostly the fact that it had Crane, which is not really a Lupin combo.
Well, that was the fourth one.
Yeah, that. Well,
And
regarding
since
the fourth one.
the third and the fifth, I was going, why are these the same? But they're not, because the fifth was Victory.
Right. But yeah, you had all 5 different heads. I didn't realize we were up to 5 heads.
どこへ連れて
She ran a cage again.
いいから
He's showing them what he's been up to.
What has he been up to?
I don't know. That's why she keeps going. Eh? Puppies!
It's a puppy.
犬
Hey,
何
puppy.
かほっとけなくてさ
It's a Shibe!
飼ってくれる人を探したりとか
それでサボりまくってたってこと
It's super cute.
ごめん
で
That is such a cute
飼い
little
主は
puppy.
見つかったのか
2丁目のレストランの店長が
The restaurant manager.
On
Yes.
2nd Street.
よかったね
やるな
Remember the people that he'd been meeting with? The restaurant manager was one of them.
僕の活躍でギャングラーを倒したんでねお祝いにみんなでジュレに食事しに行くところだったんだ捜査情報を簡単に喋るなもう記者発表済みだよ
Guys,
It's already on the press
you
release.
literally did nothing. You did nothing.
おじちゃんですねうんよつよつ
There we go. So, time for Jer.
ねえちょっとスマホ貸し
She's
て
gonna give him his number.
Oh.
He wants to apologize to Keiichiro for not being his friend, basically. Or you're just gonna give him some malware.
おすすめのゲーム
Oh, a game.
There we go.
ケイちゃん
ありがとう
Oh, he said, what are you
Yeah.
doing? I'll
Yeah.
pay you for $1 million yen.
Yeah, exactly.
あ帰りちょっと待って
Now, he's gotta get him to his new home.
Yeah.
Then we'll see you at Jur.
私にも任せてくれ
Oh, of course Tsukasa wants to hold him. Because she loves the kawaii. Kawaii puppy. Hey, Frankie. Frankie over there.
Last
Oh,
night.
we got Samigo back next time, and Destra.
ギャングラーの世界
Gangler World. There we go.
必ず君を帰ってきて
That seems like some progress.
あいつらを決して傷つけない
Ooh. Tsukasa looks really messed up.
Yeah, everybody's gonna get beat up in Gangler World, it looks like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was looking to see if I could find what the ship is, and the only type of ship I could find was Spanish galleon,
Oh, okay.
which doesn't really fit into the
Dragoon.
yeah, which is basically just
Yeah,
Dugong.
no, the Stellar's sea cow may have been the prehistoric animal that evolved into both the dugong and the manatee.
there you go. And I noticed that apparently his two blades do have different names. So one is the Dugo cutter and the other is the Mana cutter. I do want to double check. Okay, so Dugong is the crescent.
Dismiss.
Is the crescent shape. Oh wait, your alarm.
Yep. I should be waking up just now.
There we go. All right, so that was a cute little episode, and it did resolve the lingering dramatic plot point of will Kairi tell Keiichiro
what game he's been playing on his phone?
Of all the plot points to follow up on, apparently, whether or not Kairi will tell Keiichiro was what game was on his phone. That is the thing. That was the big dramatic cliffhanger from last week,
yes.
or from last episode. It's obviously been more than a week for us, but that is amusing. So yeah, simple, nice standalone episode. Just a little weird that the Patrangers really played no role in this episode. I know they were kind of playing up how much Kairi was distancing himself from Keiichiro and everybody else in general, but it was still like
weird. Yeah, I couldn't find anything. I don't know why I keep thinking a Jagoon is a type of ship.
They basically made 2 cameo appearances in this episode, and that's about it.
Well, maybe we'll have a Patranger heavy episode next time.
Maybe. We are getting the visit to Gangler World next time, so that should be interesting. It was also cool seeing the 2 super modes fight side by side, because this was our first time seeing them.
Yes!
Because I think last time was the
episode before the movie.
Before the movie?
And this was an episode after?
No.
No? The summer movie?
It's fall, hon.
Whatever movie it was that has the tricolor Lupin in it that we
That
missed?
was not in between these 2 episodes.
Okay.
That was from the summer.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not talking about that at the moment. I'm talking about the 2 super modes. Because what I was saying was last week, I think we had the red super mode, and the week before we had the gold super mode, and now we get to see both of them together.
Okay.
If I'm recalling episodes correctly, I may be a little bit off, and maybe red got.
Oh, you mean on the Rangers, not on the Zords?
Yeah.
Now I understand.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about Zord combinations.
Nope. Generally, if I'm talking about super mode,
super mode is a Ranger thing.
Yeah, the red super mode and silver super mode. It's one for red, one for silver.
Gold.
He's silver right now.
But you've been saying gold.
I didn't.
Until just now.
Did I?
Yeah.
I thought I've been saying super silver. No?
Yeah, but you also kept saying red super mode and gold super mode.
Okay.
Regardless.
But yeah. Anyway.
I mean, he's the same guy either way.
Yeah.
Maybe you were saying it because we're staring at it right now and it actually is gold.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that he is silver,
yeah.
It is gold. It's frozen on Noel right now.
Yeah. I forget if I think we've only seen that actually on the Lupin X form and not the Patron X form.
Which is interesting. It just kind of goes to play into that whole Lupin bias that is definitely becoming more and more prominent.
Yeah. Also, I think it might be a little too gold if it was gold on gold. It balances pretty well with the gold on silver, I think.
It's true. I wonder if he'll get a silver one to go on gold.
Maybe.
That'd be kind of cool. But I doubt it, because the Patrangers are getting short shrift on everything, which is why the Lupinrangers now have a bunch of trigger machines.
Yeah. One thing that's kind of interesting is both the super modes have things on the shoulders, and the gold, his gold armor for Super X has basically triggers on the sides, and Super Red has the dials on the sides. So that kind of highlights that as well with the trigger machine versus dial fighter, and the weird fact that they have 2 trigger machines right now, and the Patrangers don't have any dial fighters, and I think there are already more dial fighters than trigger machines.
Yes.
Come to think of it, when it comes to Patron X, like, what do they got right now? They have the bike, the drill, the crane. Anything else?
No.
I feel like they must
The
have
Patrangers really are getting short shrift on Zords.
I feel like I'm overlooking something. See.
And screen time now too, unless they get a heavy focus next time.
Yeah, looking at all the different Zords on the list, I don't think...
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't... Oh, there we go. Auxiliary is just...
The bike. They have the bike.
I think they may have used Siren once, but that's about it. And we just saw Siren on Lupinranger in this episode.
Yeah. Well, in Siren Striker.
Yeah.
It's a Siren Striker.
Yep.
On the list, so.
So, a little weird that that there's just such it's really become out of balance at this point.
Which someone was pointing out in the comments, actually, and it kind of plays into the whole the Patrangers are carrying the idiot ball thing.
Yeah.
Like, they were saying that we'd take every opportunity to make fun of the Patrangers, and we don't like the Patrangers. But the thing of it is that I don't know that we're biased against the Patrangers. I think the show is biased against the Patrangers.
The Lupinrangers are really more so the primary characters.
They're good. The more the show goes on, the farther the show leans toward the Lupins.
Yes and no.
At the beginning, they had a...
Well, I mean, it started off leaning towards the Lupins from the beginning.
Right, but the more it leans that way. Like, for example, at the beginning, if one of them got a focus episode, it was very certain that the other one would get a converse focus episode. Remember, they were coming in pairs to the...
They were, but even the first two episodes...
And now,
we're both...
I'm not even sure we're about to have a Patranger a focus, even though this was clearly a Lupin focus.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, we really haven't been developing much by way of story. We still just have the core Lupin story, and there's not really an arc for the Patrangers right now.
No, the Patrangers don't have any kind of arc, honestly.
Which is unfortunate. I mean, they have well drawn characters, and that they're
I enjoy them as characters, yes.
But they don't really have their own arcs going on.
I especially enjoy watching Tsukasa take
closest thing to an arc
down a peg.
Well, I mean, there is Keishiro trying to become Kairi's friend. It's basically the one arc.
And I like Tsukasa taking Kachiru down a peg when he gets...
Yeah.
Like, that was my favorite part of that one episode, when he was fighting with Kairi in the cockpit. And
then she just got traded out.
Yeah, and then Goody just was like...
That was beautiful.
That was beautiful. But the thing of it is that they've basically set the Patrangers up as punch clock heroes. Yeah,
to an extent. And they really did not do anything this episode. It was just... They
argued about... They provided exposition about...
And it was exposition that was already... That the Lupins already had.
It was exposition for the audience, because they showed us the pictures of a dugong and a dragoon.
But then... of a dugong and a manatee.
And a manatee.
And then you immediately cut to the Lupins trying to figure out the difference between a dugong and a manatee.
Right. Not that it exists. I mean, the Patrangers showed us the video footage. That's the only thing they did.
I know. Well, they
of the dugong and the...
Well, it was... Yeah. And then you cut straight to the Lupins looking at pictures of dugongs and manatee. So it's like that scene didn't even serve any purpose.
No, it's true. You could have just as easily cut the video footage into that book scene, you're right.
Like, the two things that...
And then they showed up to coo over the puppy.
Yeah, which is like, why were they even there? I guess it's because everything goes down at the docks.
I gotta wonder, though, I mean, maybe I'm just being weird.
Yeah.
But if I was trying to take care of a puppy...
I would bring it home instead of leave it in a warehouse.
Yeah.
That was a little weird. I guess he wanted to keep the puppy a secret for some reason, but that was still like a long way to go for a puppy.
Even if you can't have the puppy in Juror,
doesn't
Juror have a backyard?
Yeah. That was weird.
could swear Juror had a backyard.
Yeah.
You put the puppy in the backyard.
It was definitely like he was going very much out of his way to keep that a secret.
How is he good? Like we got there, the puppy was sitting in the cardboard box, but how is he to know the puppy's going to be there?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I don't know about this.
And it's like
people's
practically
cats
winter
and dogs
now.
get out, and they put up posters to find them again because they wander off.
It's practically winter now. A cold snap is not going to be good for that puppy.
I mean, he's fine now because he's going to go see.
Yeah.
He's going to go to the.
Because he clearly was not going to be fine staying with Kyrie.
No! Kyrie is not a responsible individual when it comes to taking care of animals.
Because it's like, hey Oliver, hey Frankie, remember when you followed us home? Wouldn't it be nice if we then, picked you up and put you in a little box and brought you to an abandoned warehouse down by the docks?
I'm going to assume
Wouldn't that
he
have been
found
nice?
the dog in the abandoned warehouse down by the docks and just brought him a box.
Fair enough.
However, that doesn't help.
Yeah. It's weird.
Like.
It was also kind of funny that it was a Shiba because you kept pointing out that one
the Shiba in the cage.
The Shiba.
And at first I thought it was going to be puppies.
Yeah.
Because if it was puppies, that would actually have made more sense.
Yeah.
Well, because you would
harder to move, I guess.
Well, if there was a mother dog who was taking a stray mother dog who was taking care of her puppies, she would keep them in the one place.
Yeah.
And maybe the idea was to let the mom raise them until they were old enough to be away from her and let mom. I don't know why you would let mom continue to be a stray, but the logic would make some more sense.
Let her live her life.
Well, like, especially with dogs.
Yeah.
Because with cats, they do that a lot. They'll take the kittens and leave the adult because a lot of the times the adults are not strays.
Yeah.
They're feral. Which is a very important difference.
Right.
But last I checked, there aren't very many feral dogs.
By the way, if you wonder why we keep looking down over here, it's because Oliver is sitting right next to us.
He's been in and out of the picture in the corner of the screen. And
away he goes.
Let's see what happens when you acknowledge him. But yeah, I don't understand why he would just leave the puppy in the warehouse.
I don't know.
I mean, it makes a lot more sense when you're dealing with
maybe
a mother animal taking care of her cachet of.
Maybe he wanted to make sure that in transit from the warehouse to Juror, he wasn't attacked by one of those rogue woodpeckers.
Also, the other reason you would do that potentially with a mother and puppies would be that you would be trying to gain the trust of the mom to get close enough to the puppies. Because sometimes, if they're scared of people, they might growl at you when you try and go near their puppies.
Yeah, exactly.
So you want to gain their trust. But I don't.
I will say at least
there was no remainder of the litter. There was no mom. Therefore, there was no reason whatsoever to leave him in the warehouse.
Yeah. I will say at least the worrisome, imagined spots were cute and fun. That was clearly the whole point of this episode. Was just to have fun with.
I love how he was down on his knees, like, caressing his stomach. He's like, I thought your stomach was going to get punctured by a woodpecker. And he's just looking down at him going, woodpecker?
It's very strange. Very strange. It's like, and it's the wife he split up with. And she's a government sniper. And then he runs in, and he's attacked by the woodpecker. Because apparently the woodpecker is his primary concern.
Like, where does this freaking woodpecker come from?
I don't know.
Like, I could actually follow where her thing was coming from.
Yeah.
It'd be like, oh no, he's flirting with a girl, therefore all of this kind of follows. I mean, it's the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
But these kind of things do follow in order.
Yeah.
You can date someone and then have children with them and then get divorced and then wind up alone. These are a series of events that happen in the real world.
Yeah, but the woodpeckers
do not fly into restaurants and rupture stomachs, causing you to explode and die.
Is this like a recurring thing for Toma as like a restaurant chef, that he's constantly concerned that if he overfeeds his customers, they're going to be attacked by woodpeckers? Like, has this been like his deep, dark, secret fear?
This whole time.
That's only just now emerged?
He's... Doki Doki morning.
Okay. Yeah, you got it.
Doki morning.
Is it about to do the... Is it got to do the...
I'm
the
trying
scan?
to make it stop.
Yeah, is it going to do... asking for the scan?
Yeah, but give me a second.
Okay. Yeah, it's, Marisa's clock. We really need to remember to turn these off.
Yes, we do.
So, that's probably a good sign that we're getting to the end of our time here. Because you need to get to work. There we go, is it?
Force stop.
Yeah.
Force stop. There we go.
Alright. But yeah, we got the cool fight with the super modes. We got the cool fight with all the different combos.
I think the business with splitting all those combos off just before the commercial break
was that the kids had to guess which one was the real one.
Yeah.
While watching, which I think was cute.
Yeah, they didn't really set it up in a way that we understood, or the subtitle missed it.
Or maybe it went by too fast.
Or maybe we looked down and missed it, but I do believe that was supposed to be kind of a, like, name that Pokemon kind of thing.
Yeah. And it really wasn't. It really just came down to, oh, you guys don't actually have Crane. When, honestly, I had forgotten that they had Signal Striker. Because I knew that, well, Noel has ostensibly has Signal Striker, so I guess it makes sense. So he could use it for either.
And it wasn't which one's the real one, it was which one of these doesn't match.
Right.
One of these things is not like the others.
Which is a really weird thing to do with that.
Exactly. If it was figure out which one is real, that would make sense.
Yeah.
So that was just elbowed, like shoehorned in there for the kids.
Yeah, basically, like, it was nice seeing all those forms. It would have been nice if they actually were there for any reason apart from just a random find what's wrong game.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
a
a little weird.
Jigglypuff seen from above.
But just...
Was to name that Pokemon where it was a perfect sphere and...
Oh, okay, and everyone
guessed Electrode.
Yeah, and then it turned out to be a Jigglypuff
seen from above.
Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, I guess that's a wrap for this week. Again, not a lot going on. Apart from, clearly...
Everything in our real life.
Yeah, everything in our real life was keeping us busy. This, not a lot going on in this episode.
No.
Plenty of stuff going on in the New Power Reviews episode. You should check that out. So, with that last plug, I think it's
time for me to go to work.
Yeah, so until next time, farewell, Ranger fans, and let the power protect you.
The Jadoon platoon upon the moon. It's Doctor Who!